Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to be analyzing an image of a teacher. Now I know this doesn't you could say it looks like a teacher, but there are six individual images. This is how AI generated. We just gave the prompt to generate it. So I'm just gonna go with it. So similar to previous videos, we'll be going over the good things and the bad things or the things that AI got right and wrong. So to begin with the good things, you could say that AI did a good job of depicting what a teacher is. I mean, you could see over here, you have the teachers, and then there's someone teaching a student or a child. Right over here, it looks a bit more logical. I mean, we said teacher, not teaching, so I guess I don't know, but sure, right? But when it comes to this image, I would have to say there are actually more issues, significantly more issues than there is like a good thing. So what do I mean by that? So the good part, as I mentioned, is you can say that it kind of has that teaching environment, even though what we asked AI was to generate a teacher. So I don't know why it did that. It did like this basically, but it did it. When it comes to the issues, well, I don't think you don't have to look at this image very long to already see the images. And it's a common issue which we've seen with AI generated images, and it's the faces. Faces, the hands. I have no idea why AI did this. It's quite disappointing actually. But like let's start with the first one over here and we'll go by each one. Over here you can see how the hand, it looks like they're supposed to be holding a pen, and so is this one. But I don't know what on earth happened, but it just made it look awful. And with this hand, it looks a bit better, but it doesn't look like the person has fingers or something. You know, the face looks fine, and this isn't even supposed to depict like a real life person, or what we've seen before. Or let me actually rephrase that. This image is a cartoon basically. That's what it looks like. It's not like real life. So when it comes to, I guess, the way it is produced or drawn, it looks more like a cartoon. And you can see over here how like the finger and the pen, it doesn't look right. And then you have this lady's hands, which I don't know what happened, and then man's hand as well. Like I don't know what's going on with the hands of it, but you'll see time. Look at this one. This is terrifying. What is this? Look at the face of this lady basically. You have the glasses and then it just goes all over the place. It looks terrifying. Look at the hands of the child basically right now. Look at that. What's going on? You can see the book as well. It's like all over the place. For this lady, the book actually looks good, and the placement of the hand, and like even though the fingers look like it just cut like straight, it doesn't look like curved like fingers are except the thumb. It's better than this one. That's all I'm gonna say, right? When you come over here, you can see this. Oh my goodness, like it's terrifying. It actually looks terrifying. I don't know why AI decided to do this, you know, but you could tell how. Oh my god, this thing is terrifying to look at. This face, I have no idea what's happened. Why can't AI just generate a face basically that more or less just looks like this one, for example, like where it did over here, right? And look at this one. Look at this individual. Like I don't know what happened here where like the eye, okay, we could give it a chance, right? It's not that big of a deal. But another issue which I see is look at this child over here. I don't know what happened with AI. I guess it just lost its mind basically. But for this child, it did like everything wrong with the structuring of the face, with the hair, with even look at the book. Look at the placement of the book. You can see how for this individual, it's on the table. But for this one, it looks like it just in front of it. Looks like it was just photoshopped there, basically. And it doesn't even look like, if you look at this child over here, you can see how the table blocks it as a regular table would whenever you're sitting down. But over here, it looks like the child's inside of the table. So I don't know this. Over here, it looks like the child doesn't have an arm. Maybe it's behind him. I'm not sure, but I would expect it to be like this, right? The hands of this child, and then same thing that happened to this girl over here to this boy, where if that's supposed to be a laptop, if that's supposed to be a table, like I have no idea what it's supposed to be. And then you can see in the background where I don't know what these drawings are, but that's the background, so I'm not really worried. The one good thing that AI did good is actually the windows. It actually made straight lines, for crying out loud. And then when you come over here, same situation. I mean, what is this person doing? This individual looks like she's actually like helping the student, or if it's we don't even know if if it's a teacher, if it's a mother, like we don't even know, right? And then you have the clock in the background, something that we've seen time and time again has issues. It's a clock, but like, but still, And then like, what's happening? What's happening? Like if you look at this one, for example, you could tell like they're talking, they're conversing, they're doing something. Or in this one, even this image, that's horrific. It At least you could tell they're doing they're maybe listening or doing some sort of work. I don't know. In this one, it's like, what are you looking at? Like, and then this person looks like it's looking at a table. I guess they're doing work, and then this person's grading them, or like, what's going on? You know. And then this one is the most kind of, I guess, normal looking. I don't want to say normal looking, but it is ultimately. I mean, you have the hair of the girl looks fine, the faces look fine. This girl looks like she's smiling with the teacher. It looks fine. The background, sure, you might say it doesn't look like the best. You don't know what subject it is or what it is. This looks like it's supposed to be math or something. I don't know, right? But in comparison, I mean, yeah, you could say the hands and like the pen, it doesn't look fine. But in comparison, like this, or like, I'm still wondering what this individual is doing. I have no idea. So, and then finally, when it comes to this image, it's the face. You can see how the their left side, their left side of the face, basically, or if you're viewing it from, like watching this, it'll be their like the right side of yourself. It it kind of went all over the place. I'm not sure. And then you can see the background of here. Like this child doesn't have a face almost. This one, it's on the verge of not having a face, right? It looks like the ears and the hair are like one, and then the hands, I don't know. And ultimately, it's like, again, similar to this one. What are they doing? Are they just reading a book? Are they the teacher? Are they the parents? Are they like, what are they? What are they doing basically? So, I mean, this is one of those images where one thing is it didn't ultimately understand the prompt. Second is the fact that it did these six cubicle like type things, right? Maybe I asked for it. I don't 100% remember, but okay, let's say I did ask it, right? So that's we can't consider that an issue. So the fact that it's six different images is besides the point. But the hands, the faces, the things that it's going on. We told AI to generate an image of a teacher. It generates something that it's teaching. This is teaching. These aren't teachers, right? Some of these might be teachers, but you know, I mean, it's overall just disappointing, and it's not something which I was expecting AI to actually generate. I thought AI would be better than this. We've seen it before, and especially since this isn't like previous images where there's a lot of things going on, right? In the earlier parts of this channel, we analyzed images of major cities. If you look at those, you could tell it's a jumbled mess and stuff like that. Sure, AI couldn't do that. But this one, it's more individual like entities basically, or whatever you want to consider it, right? I mean, why is it that AI did so well in generating these people over here, and even over here, yeah, the hands kind of look messed up, but like the faces and the body, etc. But on this one, it just shot itself basically. Like, why? Even over here, like the faces kind like look okay, right? They don't look like a jumbled mess, and but overall, I'm just gonna have to say it's very disappointing. I was expecting more from AI. So if you see anything in this video which I didn't cover, because I won't be surprised if there's something I did not cover, there's so many issues, please put it in the comment sections below. But until then, I'll see you all in the next one.